Today I fucked up by putting milk in fruit tea. When I was 13 I had the opportunity to go on a German exchange trip. I was learning German at school, and it seemed like a great idea to spend a week with a German family, following my exchange partner's daily life and learning about the culture too. Upon arrival, I discovered they were a few social classes above what I was used to. A very nice house, large plot of land, beautiful mountain backdrop. Incredible. The first morning, we were all sat around the table for a very fancy breakfast they had prepared. Cold meats, nice baked goods, fresh fruit, and some freshly brewed tea. As my exchange partner's mum poured me a cup of tea, I asked if I could have some milk added to it. She looked rather perplexed, and clarified in English that I want to add milk to my tea. I confirmed that I always have milk with my tea, so she obliged with my request. I started eating and then went to take a sip of my tea. The entire family of 5 watched me as I took a sip. That was when I realized that it was not my usual black, British tea that I had enjoyed so readily for most of my life. It was in fact, blackcurrant tea. As a 13-year-old in a new environment, I was too embarrassed to admit my error. Despite how awful it tasted, I finished the entire cup of tea without complaint. Unfortunately for me, my exchange partner's mum was very attentive of my needs. Every single morning I came to the breakfast table, there was a cup of tea waiting for me, milk already added. Every morning, like a ritual, I had to finish my cup of milky blackcurrant tea and pretend to enjoy it because I could not come to admit that I had fucked up. Too long did not read. I drank blackcurrant tea with milk every morning for a week, trying my best not to gag because I didn't know that fruit tea was a thing. Congratulations, you invented the worst smoothie in human history. A true pioneer. This sounds like a bad sitcom plot which could be solved by people talking to each other. This is such a teenager thing to do. As an adult, most of us are much more able to say, whoops, I thought this was black tea. Not really feeling the milky blackcurrant thing, can I get another cup? At 13, no, I'm drinking my tea-bomination. Lol, the fuck up wasn't putting the milk in the tea, the fuck up was not saying anything afterwards. I bet they knew and were just trying it on, seeing how long you would go and how stiff your British upper lip was. In that small regard, you did your country proud. I love tea, but this is the first I've heard of blackcurrant tea. Is it worth trying, without milk? Lol, I actually like fruit tea with milk, happy crying face. Never had blackcurrant, but with cherry or hibiscus tea it's really good.